Hi, I'm Ben and I'm a rent-to-service accommodation specialist and I operate in Wakefield, and we are currently sitting on 10 rent-to-service accommodation deals and we're growing quite quickly. So today I am in one of my SA units. We are between cleans. We've squeezed this shoot in today. We've had a guest check out this morning and we've got guests checking in for a week tonight. So we've got to get this done quickly, and I thought I'd speak to you today about the secrets to 100% occupancy. So number one, you need to be making sure that your listings are listed on multi-platforms. You need to get your listings out there everywhere. I see it too often on Airbnb, on the forums, on the Facebook groups where people only list on Airbnb and maybe Verbo. You've got Booking.com, you've got Agoda, you've got Silver Door, and you've got Situ and Comfy Workers. These are all fantastic platforms that you can get some nice big juicy bookings, and you can also fill in them occupancy gaps where Airbnb perhaps leaves a lot behind. Number two, you need to follow up with your guests. So for example, you can get a guest that books for a week or 5 nights or something, a contractor. What you want to do is, after day 2 or day 3 of the stay, you want to get them on the phone and you want to speak to them and say, look, how is everything going? Are you enjoying your stay? Are you in the area just for this week? Or are you going to be in the area for a while? Now, it doesn't work every time. Not every contractor's here for a while. But what can happen is a contractor may be in the area for a few months. They might be trying out a few different places to stay, and you could become their permanent accommodation for that job just by ringing them up and saying, look, we can offer you a slight discount for a direct booking for your entire trip. And this really works really well. It's really effective. So number 3, you really need to have a good, effective pricing strategy. Now, in our business, we use Price Labs, dynamic pricing software, but there's all sorts of other ones you can use. Rate Genie is one of them. Just shop around and see what works best for you. You also need to make sure that you are priced quite low during the week to attract the contractors, but then on the weekend you can bump the price up nicely for your leisure guests that are staying away for the weekend. And when it comes to weekly rates and monthly rates for your longer term bookings, you need to also make sure that you are offering effective discounts. That's what we do. We normally offer a 15 to 20% discount every month for the monthly stays. This attracts longer term bookers. Number 4, you need really attractive properties. You need to be finding nice properties. Now, one thing that we've been doing recently, which has been really effective, we've been looking at newer build properties, just like this one. It was only built about 6 months ago, and the properties need to be in a great condition. You also need to be looking at location. Location is everything. This property, while not located in the centre of Wakefield, it is near the M1 and M62 transport links. You could be in Leeds in 20 minutes, Wakefield Centre's just down the road. We're near a load of decent restaurants and takeaways and stuff, so this works really well even though it's not directly in a city centre. And last but not least, number 5, you need to be a good host. You need to be hospitable. Being a good host means you're providing a good service for your guests, which means they're going to leave you a 5-star review, which means you are going to get a better rating on the OTAs. You're going to build a great reputation. Your brand is going to build a good reputation, and that means guests are going to want to stay with you. This property, it's had 7 reviews. It's quite a new property, but it's already had 7 reviews on Airbnb. It's got the guest rating, and it does so well, it's never empty. For that reason, your reviews are super important. Reviews mean cash flow. So just to recap, number 1, you need to be listed on multiple platforms. Number 2, you need to be following up and trying to get them direct bookings. Number 3, you need to have a really good and effective pricing strategy. Number 4, you need to have the attractive properties in great locations. And number 5, you just need to be a fantastic host. Hopefully you got some value from that video. You can hit me up in the app if you need me or you want any more information or my help. And I'll love you and leave you on that one. Take care.